Hello and welcome again as it's our third game of the day with DME Blue takes on ABI out of Atlanta, Georgia. DME Blue is looking to go 3-0 in the tournament. Coach Kenner just with a big win over Combine.
Huge win. That was a great bounce back for us. We had lost a couple of close games there, and the past couple of days, and we were able to bounce back. Talked about how tough people survive things, and tough times don't last forever. Right there, as right on time as Keegan hits a three, with an assist from Dalf.
Don't let this DME Blue team heat up. ABI wants to run some offense here as the energy for DME picked up a little bit, or started off really great.
One thing about that ABI team, they go get out and run, man. You and I both got a chance to see them in Atlanta. We both played against them now. And
we both were up big,
yep,
and we ended up on the short end of the stick.
And here comes ABI this way, and we get a charge. Look at this guy taking a charge.
That's just IQ basketball. And
give that man a Gatorade.
And that's big by Trey. Great player. I think his biggest thing he needs to work on is the IQ throughout this post-grad season. And right there, that's big time.
And not only that, but his defense also. Once he starts taking pride in playing defense, as another assist by Dalf to Keegan right there at the high post. And that's the best way to attack that zone is get the ball to the high post. Don't settle for threes.
As ABI gets a nice bucket from number 23, Dovey.
Yes, sir. His first 2 points of the night.
And Dovey, actually, he's a great three-point shooter.
Yeah, I like to say that he's similar to a Leo on our team.
I don't know if you remember the guy that played for Xavier. Was it Xavier? The big boy. Was it Xavier? Some college basketball player. He reminds me so much of him. Kind of a bigger body, 5-man. He can stretch the floor a little bit.
Mm-hmm. He's got great footwork.
He does.
He's under control on his shots. He likes the shot fake, even though I think Mikey missed that one. Mikai missed that one.
Great pass.
Look at that. Draw and kick. This game is simple. 3 ball by my man Trey.
As ABI takes an early timeout. I was talking to Coach Wes earlier or before this game.
Yeah.
And I think that his message to the guys, which you'll like this one, was it doesn't matter if you're up 20 or 30 if you're not playing well, you're coming out, because he's seen both of our teams have a pretty good lead on this ABI team and let it dwindle away. So he wants these guys to really get after it, and it doesn't matter what the score is. Keep playing. Well,
and I like that idea, because you're trying to hold the guys accountable. You don't want them to become complacent in what they're doing. And it's easy to do it. Hey, we're winning, and I can just go through the motions. And these guys got to remember that each game is their resume. As ABI come across half court here with the ball.
Over number 0, number 4 in the post. And this is where I like number 4 at.
Yes.
As he makes a nice move. He's a really good body. And that was a really nice move.
Great play coming out of that timeout there.
As Trey passes up to Dolph. Dolph calls a play. Over to DJ. Handoff back to Dolph. Back to Keegan. And this guy's already hot, but we got lucky. The ABI got lucky.
Let's go, Matt. Let's go.
As Dovey's up in the post, and he's going back lefty. And it looked like he walked.
Yep. That was good by Trey, because what Dovey was trying to do, he was trying to find him, not Trey, but DJ, trying to find where DJ was by bumping into him. And DJ said, hey, I'm going to pull the chair out from underneath you, and I'm not going to let you feel where I am.
There's a little ball screen, twin to twin. And that's an it. Yep. Can't come down on the shooter. As Keegan will go to the line. But those are the ones that I wish, I want Keegan to make. Not just Keegan, but DJ. Those little touch fouls, we have to get the and one on that.
You're exactly right there. Where,
and it's not just them; it's everybody.
It's everybody. It's the whole program. Your job is to play through contact. If the official calls it and rewards you with it, that should be a cherry on top. I talked about this yesterday with Coach Matt. Every time you're making a move like that, and we want to finish around the rim. We should never miss the little bunnies around the rim.
Yeah. And it costs games. Good defense right there by Trey. Number 4 backs it out with 7 on the clock. Look, Keegan switches on him. Good defense. Number 24 from the top of the key, and it is good.
That's huge for Matthew to get it rolling. He's one of the unsung heroes for this ABI team also, where he can get going in a heartbeat also.
As Trey tries another one, doesn't go. Good job by Chris. Off little dirt fader, and it goes. As here comes ABI again. These guys love to push the basketball. They want to up the tempo. And
great pass,
offense.
Great cut, great finish.
Hey, y'all got to switch everything, guys.
That was a great pass by Parker there. But even better, you talked about the IQ, Dovey sat there and ran that baseline pretty well.
As that ball drops in from Keegan, as he already has 10 of the 17. With 2 threes.
Put on the floor. Let's go, Matt. Let's go.
As this is what I kind of like about DJ is he can, when we switch, he can guard the guards. As number 11 tries from deep, won't go, and here we go.
Run.
As we have numbers. And
Let's go.
Keegan misses from the top of the key. As I'm sure Coach West will live with that shot every day, all day.
Mm-hmm. Can't give up middle drives, though.
Good closeout by DJ to disrupt that shot. As Chris with the rebound, looking to push.
That was a great look by Bruce there. Just didn't fall. And then Chris on the other end pushing in the transition.
As Chris goes to the free throw line. First one is up. And no good. As both of these teams, 3 games in 3 days. It was always hard. So this game is more about mental toughness.
Always. But you know what? I like that. This gets you ready for, like, the tournament. You know what I'm saying? This is almost like NCAA tournament time. Almost not even the NCAA tournament, but just even conference tournament where you got to play to win.
Yeah. And you get 12 hours to scout.
Yep.
And you have to let the guys sleep and eat and go back to the hotel, and you have to, it's a fun time.
You're on the road. You're not sleeping in your own bed. Some of your games may be late. Some of your games may be early, but you got to be prepared.
As Michi checks in the game, and his first shot is up and no good. As Keegan gets the and one, as that is a game high 12. And he'll go to the line and make it 13, try and finish the old-fashioned three-point play. As Coach West over there, he wants to go. He wants to try and run this ABI team out of the gym in this first half, as it is good, and he has 13 now with Keegan. And this is what ABI does not want to do. They do not want to play against DME's set defense.
Let's go, let's go.
Nice move by Makai. Getting right there to the elbow for a nice little jump shot. Just didn't fall. And here comes Keegan with the ball.
Great pass.
Look at that.
Way to
there.
run That's a great, if you're a 5-man and you're watching this game, replay that and watch Peter just sprint the floor. You know, that is how you get easy buckets. Easy buckets.
And that's a confidence builder, you know. We talk about with Peter as well as all our posts, all our bigs. You want to defend, rebound, and run. And here he is again.
And he made that happen. He sprint. The big guy couldn't help because if he were to help, then it was just going to dump down to him. So, I mean, the Dolph scores, but that's Peter's bucket.
Yep. And he did the same thing last night. You know, Chris had one on the wing, and Peter sat there and screened his man and held his man off so that his man couldn't contest the layup from Chris.
Let's get back. D.
And the defense has really picked up from DME.
Not only
Great
that,
pass from Dalton.
transition also. Oh, that was a great look. The roof was about to come off on that one.
Let's go.
Good transition defense is number 4. He's trying to push the ball right there. And he loses it. Looks up. Good hustle by Dolph, though.
See, in this play, both teams like to run. You know what I'm saying? They like to get up and down. And it's going to be whoever can stay in shape the longest, who won't get winded the easiest, who's going to be able to make shot as Michi take this shot here and Peter with another offensive rebound.
That is an easy and one for Keegan. Put him at 15.
That's too easy. He's 6'8", and he's been hitting the weight room. I'm telling you.
Him and his brother have been in the weight room all the time, actually. They go in there extra, and that's really nice to see as they've committed to Iowa. As Keegan finishes the old-fashioned three-point play. DME up now 19. As Peter's been doing a really good job of hard hedging on those screens.
You got to step it up, buddy.
As Michi looks to push the basketball here. And he will, and with the easy layup. And if you were watching that play, watch Miles Samuel sprint the floor to the corner, and although he didn't get the bucket, it cleared the floor for Michi to get the wide open layup.
And that's part of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's got to run their lanes and transition.
I always tell my team, if you do your role, you know, the team will look good. And right there, Miles did his role. He didn't score, but he did his role. He, as a guard, sprint to the corner. And since he did, his man couldn't help, and he got a wide open layup. Do your role.
And not only that, you know, you got to remember, these college coaches are watching. They want to see, are you taking any breaks? Are you cutting corners, you know? Or are you going to do the little things consistently, and how well do you do the little things consistently? And that right there, as Matthews makes his first free throw, that gives him 4 points. Because on the next level, everybody's bigger, stronger, and faster. And you got to be able to push yourself and fight through mental fatigue, as well as doing exactly what you are supposed to be doing. We call that being disciplined, right? Helping the team out. Got to be disciplined. I would have liked to have seen Michi go into his body when he was in the air.
As Miles gets a shot from the deep corner, and it will go. He's been shooting the ball a lot better in this tournament, and hopefully that starts something for him because he is a good shooter. He just needed the confidence, and this tournament should give it to him because he's been shooting lights out. I think he made about 3 or 4 yesterday, and that's his first one. He's 1 for 1 today. Yeah, good handles right there by number 24. And that's a foul on Miles.
His second. That's 2 back-to-back fouls on him.
Right there, Miles, he just needed to keep 24, right? Just keep him in front of you. You know, make him pull up. Because everybody's game on this ABI team is to get downhill besides, I want to say, number 11 and 4, where those two, I think, are their best players. 24 wants to get downhill.
Yeah, Matthews, he does a really good job at doing playing with the ball, creating for himself and others. And he's not afraid to attack, man. You know, here's a guy who's going to use his body. He's got a good, strong body that he's going to create and get to the middle. I think that was just a miscommunication, a lack of discipline on Miles right there for allowing his, Jorge, allowing his man to get to the middle of the floor.
As that's one of the calls that I hate in college basketball is just because, I mean, there was 0 box out there, and Jorge wanted it more. You know, he wanted the rebound, and just because he kind of touched him, it's a foul.
And the guy doesn't really box out.
Yeah.
I
now,
know.
if he's boxing out, I understand that.
Right.
But if he's not boxing out and you want it more, then I don't think that should be a foul. As I know ABI wants to play fast, but I don't know if you can play DME Blue fast.
This is a different fast.
It's a different beast.
From white and black. I mean, you're going up against some 6'6", 6'8", 6'9" guys.
And they're coming in. I mean, right now you got Keegan and DJ on the bench, and you got 6'9", 6'8" right there. You got Trey on the bench who's 6'4" with a 42-inch vertical. I mean, they keep coming at you. It's not a 3-headed monster. It's a 9-headed monster.
Yep. When we go to the bench, we do not fall off. There he is again. Get to the middle of the floor. I take that shot from him.
There we go. As ABI or DME's in the bonus. Next foul, ABI fouls them.
No more layup. No layup rule, baby. No layup rule. No layup rule.
Nice in and out by Michi.
All right, good defense.
And somehow that was ABI's ball.
No, it looks like he gives it to him. We still got it underneath.
I thought he pointed the other way.
No layup rule, man. No layup rule.
Right now, we're trying to take away the spirit of ABI right now.
Yep.
And
look at
we got to get the ball inside. Give it to him.
That's his game.
Let's go. Let's go, Matt. Let's go.
And this is ABI's game.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's go.
But just like that, we get back.
Stop ball. Stop ball. Somebody stop ball.
Nope, that should be a foul, and it's not. Good job by Jorge.
They're letting him play now.
No layup rule, guys. Get in front of him. Get in front of him.
Michi out of control there. But guess who finds it?
He'll
Miles.
tell us that was an assist.
Go ahead, Corn. Go ahead. Don't let them set up, man. You can't score when they set up. Let's go.
I want to see a little cleaner basketball. It's getting a little sloppy, especially on both ends of the floor here. There you go.
Now that's a really well-run break.
Great assist by there for Michi and Chris with another 2 points.
Play some ball. Get some help.
It's just been a fast game, not only on the court but time-wise too. And good hands right there by Jorge. As Devin comes into the game. And Devin is coming back from a back injury. He's still not 100%. He did.
I did. I got one today. Yeah. We beat up on the team that Blue lost to. Yeah. Yes, I'm taking shots at you, Coach West. I'm taking shots at you. No pressure. No pressure.
Hopefully we can. I think my team's ready. As that was our CEO, Momir. As my team, I don't know if there's many rivalries in post-grad, but the game we play next, I would say, is our rival.
Yeah.
Especially for my team, as we've lost to them already, but it was without myself and 2 of my starters, as we are all out with the flu. And then our blue team beat up on them a little bit. and they're from right down the road in Orlando. And
You got your hands full.
yep. We're fans of them when they're not in our gym. As Chris's first one was up and good.
Who got the shooter?
And his second is no good. And Iowa is getting two not only great basketball players, but great young men.
Oh, definitely, yeah. High character guys.
Got a lot of time, baby.
Once again, you know, we talked about this yesterday during their game. They're always in the gym. They lead by example. They don't say anything negative. That's a great tape by Malachi.
And they're kind of getting out of their shell and talking on the court. They're, you know, huddling guys up. They're holding guys accountable. That'll be more, obviously, when they get to Iowa.
Yep.
But I'm really excited to, not only for this year to watch them play, but I'm excited that I got to, you know, meet them and build a relationship, because it's going to be nice next year to watch them play.
To root for Iowa now?
Yeah, I'm going to root for Iowa for 28 games. My favorite team's Illinois, so for 28 games out of 30, I'll root for them. But when they play Illinois, you know, I'm sorry, Keegan and Chris.
I just put me on the pass list, guys. You know.
And they're not going to be the only ones going to Division I.
Exactly.
I'll tell you
We
that
want to
much
get out
right
and see
now.
all our guys, like we do now with our DME alums. Either they're playing at the junior college level, or if they're playing at Division I or Division II levels. We always are trying to follow them via Twitter, Instagram, and we also try to take our kids, these group of guys, out to go watch them and support them. You know, this is truly a family atmosphere here, and I'm so glad that we are a part of something special, bro.
Yeah, and what's nice about all our guys is, you know, we have a couple committed, but we have a lot of talent, not just on this blue team, but all of them. And it's going to be a fun second semester competing, because we have a lot more games in the second semester.
Definitely.
A lot more games, almost double. And so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun to get these guys to college, get coaches seeing them. And I know we have a lot of coaches watching this tournament here. And we have a lot of good kids. You know, it's not just good basketball players, but good kids as well.
No, yeah, they work hard in the classroom too. Yeah. You know, so
a lot of our guys are taking not college courses. I think maybe six credits, so they're not officially enrolled.
But at least, you know, taking some classes here and there, understanding what the difference between a high school class and a college course.
And that helps them. You know, that gets them ready, because I did that summer going into my college freshman year, and it allowed me to not take 15 credits my freshman year. I could take 12. So it'll help these guys out. As we have a timeout by ABI.
Yep, with 6 minutes left.
And DME up 42-19. So it's getting a little sloppy.
I don't know. It's more up and down than anything.
It is.
And you can't have two teams that are good at doing that. But I'm telling you right now, you know, DME is really good at taking away transition points. So it is a deflator for ABI, because they can't really get a whole lot in transition. Now, they are getting some good looks. Shots aren't falling right now. And just the opposite for DME. We're getting our shots to fall, and we're getting to the free throw line. I mean, the foul count is pretty much even, but at the same time, it's who's executing the best.
5 seconds.
So, and out of an ATO, that was a great look. You know, we didn't get it. And here comes ABI on the other end.
And DME's playing really good help defense.
As Parker scores another one for his fourth pointer tonight. Another layup.
Because Michi I'm a big Michi fan. I think he works hard, plays hard defense. Yep. But today he's just kind of doing a little too much right now. I want to see him run that point guard spot a little better. which he's very capable of.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen him do it multiple times. He's a ultra competitor. I mean, the kid wants to win. As watch out below.
Nice assist by Michi as he throws a little lob to Chris there.
And you couldn't see on the camera, but Michi set that up. That was not a play call. I know all Coach West's plays, and that's not a play. Michi made eye contact with Chris and told Chris to go to the hoop because he saw a mismatch. And that's the point guard instinct in Michi.
Jorge just picked up his second foul of the night.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised here if Coach West goes maybe a little 1-3-1, maybe a little 2-3. Slow the game down a little bit. As ABI, I don't know if they've hit a 3 or even attempted one.
Oh, they attempted plenty of
couple.
them. They attempted some.
But they didn't hit any.
No.
As Devin
for 3.
Bang, 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 Devin. As that is his first three-pointer of the season.
Well, hello there, Devin.
Welcome back, buddy. Hello to his family over there in China.
Yes.
Get you one. Makai, turn around. Let's get you one, buddy.
Makai just went straight to the bat, straight line drive.
What we doing, Quan?
I know that's going to be something, a point of emphasis. Great pass by Michi to DJ, who just couldn't finish.
But there's a foul call on
23 on your
on
boy.
the big fella.
Yes, sir.
Big lefty.
Dovey.
Hey, they're in the room. Hey, they're in the tell Ollie. They're in the room. Felipe.
Here we got DJ at the free throw line for 2 shots here. Oh, man, I'm sorry, for a 1-and-1. He misses, and ABI gets the ball.
Let's go, Malachi. Let's go. Don't let him set up, buddy. Let's go. Make a pass.
Oh, damn.
Stop ball, yeah. Turn around.
They're really letting them play.
Come on now, Ted Red.
As Dovey picks up a quick 2 fouls. And this is, I don't know who ABI has played, but I'm going to guess this is the best team they've played this season, possibly one of them.
No comment on that one. I think they played some good teams also.
No, they have. I'm saying this is one of the best. I mean, it's a great DME Blue team.
I mean, yeah, they beat up on the other two.
And and for them to be, they're running their stuff decent. They're not getting their shots to fall. They can't be too mad about, see what happens in this next 4 minutes.
Right.
But they're moving the ball well. They're getting out, and they're a lot. DME Blue's a lot bigger than they are, and they're competing. And that's what I like to see by ABI. There it is, and I heard it even with the headphones on.
And ABI's got number 4. I know he's been playing. Just want to. Past couple of days, he's been injured, dealing with I believe a little minor injury there. But it's good to have him on the floor playing tonight as he makes this one free throw here and gets him 5 points so far. We got a chance to play against him in Atlanta.
I'm a big fan of number 4.
Yes.
I talked to him, I think yesterday. He was out during when we played him, and he a good kid too. Very respectful.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm telling you, that guy can shoot the ball. Him and
number 11.
Him and Bruce, they are ABI's tag team duo.
Let's go. Let's go, Matt.
Here he is, nice drive and kick as Matt makes a 3 over there.
Get you one, guys. Get you one.
Give the assist to Makai.
94 feet, Parker. 94
As
feet.
Wes says, that's enough.
Somebody step up.
Michi's a little bit out of control with his new shoes on. We're going to call him Nunu.
Matt, keep him in front of you, buddy.
White's got a DME Blue here. Got 6 guys on the floor trying to figure out who's going to come off. Devin comes off. As we have on the floor, Miles, Dolph, Chris, DJ, and is that Trey over there? I think yes, and Trey. With 3.5 to go.
Keegan's coming in for the shooter.
Chris made his first free throw.
Everybody got a sign up there.
As I think Michi got into it a little bit with the bench over there.
Second one's up and good.
And that coach is still talking to him. That's not what you want to see with a 23-point lead going in the half. Almost with 3 minutes left going to first, but you want to see a clean ball game. And nice move right there.
By Matt.
Take some defense, baby. We're down 20.
Matt is carrying ABI tonight. ABI has 30 points, and he has 12 of them.
Just stay in front of him, Parker. Stay in front of him. Stay in front of him. Don't gamble, buddy.
As I think Keegan's calling for it over there on the block. Gets it over to the Delph on the wing. And he'll try from 3, and he will hit.
Push it, buddy. Set the tone, buddy.
What's nice about those DME Blue teams, they can play any style of basketball almost as you want. They can slow it down.
Yep.
They can run it. I mean, they got the personnel to do that.
And that's what you want, because you want to be able to showcase that to all these college coaches that are watching, to the college coaches that are here right now. We want to show that, hey, it's not just an up style tempo. We can sit here and play in the half court set. There's nothing wrong, and we can execute and get it done. That was a great. Parker should have caught that one there. He turns the ball over, and DJ with offensive
job by
rebound.
DJ right there.
The acrobat from DJ.
And DJ is, I think, and that's a tech right there on the bench. And I don't know what's going on.
There's a lot of miscommunication going on, and frustration from ABI, and trying to figure out what's going on, as they call a technical foul on the bench over there for ABI. As Trey makes, did he make both of the free throws or one?
No, he missed one.
Okay. And now DJ goes to the line to shoot his one.
And Wes is, talking to our guys to say, hey, don't talk to anybody. We don't want to see anything dumb happen.
Right. And we don't want anybody to leave neither,
Yeah. As DJ makes his free throw.
Completes the and one.
Yep.
We got 2 minutes left to go in the first half here. DME up 58-30. And here's Malachi.
And that's a really nice move right there.
There
by
he
number
is.
4.
Malachi.
He's really smooth. Really smooth.
And he's got a lot of interest. He's got a lot of D1 interest that's out recruiting him as well. Malachi has really, he's not rattled.
Nice play.
As Keegan just missed his 3, and here comes Bruce pushing the ball for ABI. Stop and pop.
That's his game, though.
I take that. Yeah, you're right.
He's a shooter.
He is a shooter.
And he's trying to get going.
It's hard for him to guard Keegan, though.
It's hard for a lot of people to guard Keegan. And him and Chris. I mean, those.
Yep.
That's just a man move right there by Trey. Shout out Coach Jake, strength and conditioning.
Hit that weight room. We eating. Hashtag we eating.
And it's nice, I mean, our DME guys, we live in that weight room.
Yep.
Because that is another great move by number 4, as he's showing us his arsenal.
He can take over a game now. I've seen him. He did it against us.
I really like his game a lot.
Good defense, buddy. Let him have it. Yeah, let's play ball.
As Miles
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
missed from the corner.
Look what you got. Look what you got.
That one might have been a little rushed.
There he is. Got to find the shooters.
'Cause that was
That's all right.
short.
Let's get back. Get back.
And Keegan will slow it up. And it's still amazing. He's 6'8". Him and his brother are both 6'8", and
Match up, match up.
they dribble like darts.
Yeah.
I think they grew when I was talking to them 7 inches junior year to senior year of high school or something like that. So they were guards.
Oh, yeah?
Kind of like an Anthony Davis type story. You know,
Or Dwight Howard story.
yeah,
I'm just saying, do the same thing now.
I'm a little old, so
you are. Where, you know, Anthony Davis, you know, they were guards, so they had the ball handling skills,
Yep.
they had the shooting skills, and then they grew and they kept it. So it's always
That's a plus.
it's always a nice thing growing 7 inches in a couple of months.
I wish I could do that. I wish I had those jeans. Shout out to my folks for helping me grow.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8 inches.
You're all a 5'9".
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. 5'5" and 3/4. 5'5" and 3/4.
Hey, we're sitting down. Nobody can tell.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. You got him. The big one.
And
Makai for 3.
no
Very
good.
good.
And if they DME wanted to, well, they'll launch one. Won't go. So the halftime score here is DME 62, ABI 34. We'll take a break.
And we're back. Getting ready to start of the second half here. Coach Steve is here with Coach
Cody.
I thought you were going to say your own name. I said my own name like I'm talking in third person.
I thought you were going to introduce me.
Nah, man, we don't introduce anybody, man. Everybody introduce their own selves.
That's fair enough. So what's your thoughts so far in the first half and what you saw from DME Blue?
You and I were together in Atlanta. We played against this team, and we were up 7 with, a minute to go in the game?
Yeah.
And what we learned from ABI was that they are a really good transition team. They want to push the ball up and down the floor. But what DME Blue does better than anybody else is transition defense. How they get back and they stop people from doing it. And right now that kind of hurt ABI because they can't get out and get easy buckets. Now, their shots, they had great looks in the first half. It just wasn't falling.
Yep.
And now we'll see what happens in the second half.
As the second half gets underway, Dolph secures the rebound, and now we're going on offense. Trey from 3,
I don't
no
like
good.
that. I didn't like that. One dribble pull up off of a ball screen action. I think he kind of settled on that one there. He should have tried to attack. Should have went baseline, actually.
And this team definitely has enough talent where they don't need to force any shots. I think they could get wide open shots with everybody's playmaking ability.
And there goes my guy. I'm telling you, number 4. Makai he can flat out shoot that ball. Him and Bruce. Bruce has been kind of quiet today, but I'm sure he's gonna get going as we go inside the DJ.
Push it, Parker, push it. Let's go.
For 2 points.
ABI brings the ball up the court.
Set the tone, baby. Let's go.
Ball screen. Pass it to the wing. Dolph with some good defense there to cut the man off in the middle. Get into another ball screen.
Let's go.
And a good block shot by Chris, and he saves it, too. And we're looking to go in transition. Trey tries to throw the no-look pass. Couldn't quite connect on it, but they maintain possession, and Trey misses the little baseline 4-footer.
Not a good sequence there.
Trey tried to get a little too fancy on that one and just couldn't connect the pass to DJ rather than making the simple play and making sure they get the basket. Miles, DJ gets the rebound. And this could be a highlight play. Oh, Trey misses the dunk.
Let's go. Let's go, Makai.
Looked like he kind of got shoved to the back a little bit before he took off.
Kai for 3, in and out right there, and Chris with a rebound. Great pass.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh, couldn't finish it there.
Good block. Good block.
Officials are letting them play right now. We got a little block party going on, guys. Somebody need to invite me to it. We got a little malfunction with the clocks still running. Hold on 1 second.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Two on the listen.
And they're looking in transition again. Dolph throws it ahead to Trey. Trey finishes on the other end.
Let's go, let's go, man.
Good transition offense there.
Yes. Give the assist to Dolph there as Trey gets 8 points now.
Down 30. Let's go, let's get going.
As ABI in the half court looking to get something going. Not a lot of ball movement right now.
No, they're a little stagnant, trying to figure out what to do here.
Good block shot by DJ.
They're getting a little frustrated. And as they're getting frustrated, we're pushing and scoring on transition as Dolph gets a layup there from Chris. Here comes ABI trying to run a play. See what they get out of this, Coach.
Yeah. little baseline screen. Trey does a good job of cutting them off and forcing them to take a tough pull-up.
Yes, that was a tough shot for Parker right there.
As Dolph gets DME Blue set up in the half court, trying to get him into something. Hits Chris at the wing. Dolph gets the ball back. Miles coming off the stagger. From 3, no good. Trey gets the rebound, though, and is fouled on the play. So they got a little different starting lineup to start the second half.
Yeah, you know, coaches rewarding people for their hard play there and trying to figure out who's going to step up when their name is called. And once again, it's not so much about scoring, but it's about playing hard every time that you're in, that I can trust you when I put you on the floor. As nice little inbounds play for DJ there as he picked up 2 more points. DME 70, ABI 37 with 15 and a half to play.
And ABI really struggling this half to get anything going offensively in the half court.
It just feels like their energy is just gone, you know, like as right when I say that Matthew hits a big 3 right there.
Much needed 3 by ABI. Nice duck in by DJ.
Yes.
Does a little drop step, and he finishes with the right hand.
Hey, D, give me a foul. What's up now, man? Let's go.
Oh. Verticality. As Makai takes right into DJ for his 15th point.
Not an easy finish there.
No, it wasn't. But that just shows you the strength of these 2 guys there, you know. We kind of call that meet me at the rim, you know.
Fell for 3, no good.
Let's push it.
And here comes ABI. This is what they like to do, transition. And they score on the other end.
Parker for 2 more. ABI is they're trying to find that mojo. They're trying to get back into it. They're a little flat, you know. But they're playing hard right now and locking in. A lot better this second half than in the first. As it'll be DME ball on the baseline with 12 seconds left to go in his possession.
I don't know what your thoughts are on this, Coach, but it seems like the energy in the gym has just kind of fell down so far this second half.
Yeah, it was kind of chippy earlier between these 2 teams, and
Rebound, guys.
I think ABI coach got a little bit upset with the officiating, and so he might have had some few words for his players.
That's a good shot. All the way, man. All the way.
As Matt,
Nice block shot there by DJ.
yes, good block. And I like this, you know, they playing hard. I'm not talking trash, and neither team are talking trash to each other.
Baseline out of bounds for ABI. Hits the guy in the corner. 3, no good. They get the offensive rebound, though.
Let's go. Let's do something with it.
It's a great step back. Great, but it comes up short, Bruce.
Trey, DJ, highlight play.
Okay, DJ.
That'll get the energy in the gym going there.
Yes.
Push it, Makai. Push it. Push it. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
What do they call here? They call the charge. Good defense by Trey. Slid his feet, beat the man to the spot, and drew the offense foul.
And that's his second one. He took 2 charges today.
Let's see what we made out of it. Make him up right here. That's how they do enough. Make him up full court. Make him dribble off his feet there.
Uh-oh. Technical foul on ABI as
On Matthew? Yeah,
I think he was
I don't like that. I wish Matt would remain calm over there. He's a little upset. He's got to remain calm over there, man. Poison.
as Dolph knocks down the first shot from the technical foul. Second one, no good.
Hey, guys, y'all got to stay
50% from the line there as Michi checks in for Dolph. With 13:16 remaining in the game, DME Blue leads 75-44. Sideline out of bounds. Little handoff action. Michi from 3, no good. And here comes ABI. They waste no time trying to get in transition when they have the opportunity.
Right, right. And that was a great pump fake by Parker there as he takes it to the rim. He scores. Trying to bring ABI back into the game.
Miles gets us in the half-court possession, a little ball screen action, nothing out of it, and he looks to attack the rim. Little fadeaway
Nice.
in the middle of the lane, knocks it down. Nice play there by Miles. Good patience.
Mm-hmm.
And Miles, he has a lot of size for his position he plays, so it's a big benefit for him to see over other players and make plays.
That's all right. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I like it.
And now Peter checks in for Trey. Michi brings the ball forward. A little ball pressure there by ABI.
Yeah. As ABI hasn't really switched up their defense tonight, and I'm trying to figure out, you know, if I'm ABI, what am I going to do differently? Because that right there can't work. As 2 points for DJ as he gets to the rim. Nice power move, post move there.
Tries to throw it ahead. Peter, 2 points, good. I feel as if DME Blue has made more of an effort this second half to kind of feed the big fella, DJ down low.
Yes.
Which I like to see. It's nice to reward the big guys sometimes.
Yeah, you know, I know this is a lot of it is a guards game, but you got to feed the big guys. They got to get some touches also. It can't just always be guards just playing amongst themselves.
Yep. No fun for the big guy if he's
Nah,
just
not at all.
sitting there setting screens the whole time.
Get in the fight, buddy. Get in the fight.
As Devin checks in for Miles. He sees his first action of the second half. He knocked down a big 3 in the first half.
That's a great bounce pass. Just couldn't finish right there for the big fella for Dovey. Great look as DME comes back in transition. Keegan sets up for a 3 and misses. Great defense by Devin there.
Attacks the rim. Layup, no good.
The rim guards are not being nice to neither one of these teams right now.
No. Michi gets a set. Calls for the high ball screen. And turnover. I'm not sure what he saw on that play, but didn't end well. As ABI gets good transition offense out of that turnover.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's Bruce's first 2 points of the night. I wonder if that's going to get him going, you know, continue to build his confidence. I know Makai here has been leading the team.
Michi,
nice take.
Doesn't finish.
That's a trade ball right there. Come on, trade
Tried to put a little English on it, but didn't work out.
That's a track meet. This is a track meet.
Didn't quite throw it high enough for DJ on the alley-oop there.
This is a little sloppy. I see Coach West over there looking, trying to figure out. Even though we're up, this is not good basketball. I'm sure he expects his guys to be a little bit more disciplined and doing what they're supposed to be doing, running their stuff, playing better defense, and communicating.
Yeah,
it's okay to be flashy, but you got to be able to finish. You can't make a $100 move and give me a 10-cent shot, you know. Peter posts up here and takes a jumper. That's no good.
Let's go. Go ahead, Papa. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach West wants to have a solid outing today since they have a big game coming up this next week against IMG. Much anticipated matchup.
Him and I, we're both on the road playing it down there at IMG. Your old stomping ground, brother.
Yep.
How you feel about that?
I'm looking forward to it. It should be an exciting game. You got two really good programs, and hopefully we're able to go to IMG and come out with 2 wins. As DJ goes coast to coast, gets his own rebound, and finishes. Way to stay with the play there, big fella.
I mean, ABI is getting some great looks, man. They just can't. That ball is just not dropping for them. And right back on the other end, you got Keegan with a dagger from downtown.
That's one guy you probably don't want to leave too wide open.
There he is.
The defense in this game seems to be getting a little lazy for both teams.
Hands up. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, Hammer. Let's go, Paul.
Nice move by Parker there as he attacks the rim and pulls up for a jumper. He misses, though. And Peter gets the ball, and we get a foul right here on ABI.
Good work, Joe. Good work, buddy.
As it is DME's ball coming down. 8:15 to play.
Let's meet him at half court here, buddy. We behind.
Michi brings the ball down the court, calls the play.
That's a good,
Lazy pass there,
Yes,
almost gets picked off.
that was a great hustle by Mr. Parker there. Trying to jump the passing lane. He almost had him one.
Yeah.
That would have been 6 on the other end.
Gets to Devin. Devin shot. Good.
Good. Nice. Devin has come into the ball game, and he has hit 2 threes, man.
See, I believe he's 2 for 2 today.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong. That's good to see.
His shooting percentage is higher than anybody else's right now.
He's taking good shots, and that's what a coach wants.
Yeah. Not fouling as much today as he was the past couple of days because, you know, it's that first time coming back. You're trying to get your legs back underneath you. The game is a little faster than what you anticipated because he's been out for a while with the back injury.
Yep. Keegan plays pretty good defense there. Able to make it a tough shot, which ABI misses. Michi's pushing the ball in transition. Goes all the way to the rim. Foul. He'll be going to the line to shoot 2.
And that's Michi's style right there. He likes to go downhill and attack, and he's so strong. It's hard to stop him at times, especially at that guard position because I would like to see him finish more, you know, through the contact as he misses the first free throw and makes the second one.
So it's a 40-point game right now, 50-90. DME leads. And not great defense there by Devin. Lets his man blow by him and commits the foul then. So the ABI will be going to the line to try to get an and 1. And he completes the 3-point play.
Yep. And, you know, once again, Devin hasn't been playing that much. And speed kills, man.
Yeah.
So it gives him a chance to, you know, to really see. But guess what, though? You better find Devin on the back end. As that one just nicked out. And then Keegan with the offensive rebound and putback.
Gets the friendly roll there by the rim. Three-pointer, no good. Coming in transition now. Peter lays it in on the other end.
And Bruce missed that one there.
Peter gets a deep post touch, makes a move. Devin throws up a little bit of a wild floater, but he's fouled on it.
The official saved him on that one because his shooting percentage was about to start changing drastically.
So he'll go to line. As Coach West calls a timeout for DME Blue.
Hopefully he's not trying to ice the shooter.
Yeah.
He trying to give his guys a little breather. Coach Kevin feeling good and ready to play good.
Coach Steve, you got a big win today with your DME white team. How you feeling about that?
Yeah. Hey, you were there with me, brother.
Oh, yeah.
You were there with me. We got a big win today. That was huge for our program, man. We've kind of been on a 3-game losing streak. Guys were kind of being a little bit discouraged, but, we keep trying to tell them that they have to continue to fight. It's part of life, man. And I like these type of things because it's not just basketball. We want to relate everything to the game of life. How do you handle adversity how do you handle when things aren't going your way? Or what type of person are you? Are you when your back is backed up into the corner and you're like, is it poor, pitiful me? Or are you going to dig your heels in and say, hey, I got to find a way. I got to grind. I got to figure this out. And I try to challenge our guys. And I think our guys really responded today because we played a really good combine academy team.
Yes, we did.
Out of North Carolina, man. They gave our top team yesterday fits. And I like their coaching staff. I like those players. And we were able to do some things a little different defensively, and which allowed us to allow our guys to kind of play defense a lot harder today.
Yeah. I personally think it might have been one of our best, if not the best win of the season so far.
And I totally agree with you with that assessment, simply because you and I challenged them today to play defense, where we did a lot of different things from pressuring the ball to and I'm not a gimmick guy on defense, but I know who's who. I know my personnel, and I'm big on you got to know your personnel. And Combine Academy had some really good players that we kind of kept quiet today. As Joe makes his first free throw of the night for his first point. We played a little triangle in 2, played a little box in 1. I wasn't really trying to call it those things, but it was more the, hey, I've seen these guys play. I've seen these guys go off, and we can't allow that to happen.
Yep. As ABI gets the second one. So back to the game. We got 5 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. DME still leads 96-55.
Michi goes to the line. I see he changed shoes. I guess he didn't like those other shoes, his bright orange shoes that he was playing with in the first half. He decided to go back with the Old Faithful there.
Must have thought it was affecting his game a little bit. As he misses the first one-on-one, but
he gets his own rebound and put back. How about that?
Yeah, I'm sure that's ABI coach isn't too happy about that. Whenever you don't box out on free throws, and especially the shooter, that'll typically drive a coach crazy. Miles has the ball, calls for Peter with the ball screen. And there's a foul on the play. There's a little confusion going on who the foul is committed by. But anyways, Miles will go to the line to shoot bonus free throws.
I think the officials are a little confused about Are we impeding them on the play, or are we just calling stuff that kind of prevents it from getting chippy?
Yep.
Because you know, and I know that even though the game is out of hand, you don't want to sit there and as an official kind of let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like same thing as a player. You want to continue to play through this, and you're out here to do your job. And so I think the officials are doing. They're trying. They're trying to help this game out. They're trying to keep it moving.
Keep working, baby. Keep working. Keep working.
ABI just can't knock down a shot right now.
Dolph pulls up for 3. Peter staying, keeping the ball alive. Multiple times, just couldn't seem to get one to fall in for him, though. Patting the stats on the rebounds a little bit. Though.
Right.
As we don't get back in transition defense too good there. Miles drives hard. Nice
I like that,
hand.
Miles. Straight line drive, finish strong. Medikai attacks and draws the foul and gets an and one there.
One thing I do really like about Miles' game is he plays at his own speed. He doesn't start speeding up just because the defenders get all up on him. He plays at the same speed all times.
Sure. He does. I wish I could see Miles drop another gear, man. I want to see Miles be able to play this game with a, change pace, change direction. Show me a little burst here and then drop it down to a third gear and back to a fifth gear real quick,
Yeah.
Because I think that would really catch a lot of college coaches' attention as a nice bounce pass from Miles to Trey and a spin move for a layup there. I like that. A little fancy, guys. As ABI goes inside to Joe, and Joe finishes there.
Takes advantage of the size mismatch on Doe. It's good basketball.
Great basketball. And that's what basketball really is, man. I know everybody wants to do the whole pick and roll stuff, but basketball is all about matchups. That was a great look for Peter. Dump for Daff, trying to find him underneath the basket. Peter keep padding stats over there.
Yeah. 3 minutes remain.
Let's go, Sherrod. Let's go.
And ABI caught the ball out of bounds. Turnover.
What are we doing?
All right, TK.
Trey really trying to go one-on-one.
All right, Corn. What we gonna do?
Ended up losing it.
He pulls up for a three there.
And gave me ball.
That's all right. Keep playing, buddy. Keep playing.
Trey dancing around with the ball, showing everybody his handles, and he loses it. I mean, Miles. I'm sorry, not Trey. Sorry, Trey.
Got to do a little better job there of maybe just getting into the offense or getting downhill on that guy. One of the two.
Go ahead, Malachi. Give me a pick there, TK.
That was a good take by Medikai there.
Let him finish.
His momentum just took him away from the rim there. And that's Dalf. I like his game, man. Transition is him. This guy can sit here and really push the ball and find people, and he knows how to get to the rim and finish very well.
He's got a very smooth game. Does a good job of getting his teammates involved. The one thing I'd like to see him improve on is just getting a little bit better at maybe handling a little bit more defensive pressure on him.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. But you know what? In his defense, man, I truly believe, and I've seen this so many times with international players, it usually takes them a full year to really get under their belt of how this style is played here in America. As Miles makes the first free throw. You know, once he gets that, once that light goes off for him, because I know back overseas, you know, they're allowed to do a little touching here and there. Sometimes here we're not allowed to do it, and he's in that no man land right now where he's trying to get stronger and bigger, and he's coming against guards that are a little bit bigger than him, and they're a little bit more physical than him. And for his mentality is, you know, he's more of a finesse guy instead of a physical guy.
Yeah.
As the ABI just get a putback from Sherrod, I think.
Trey in the corner. No good. Rims out. But he's hustling back on defense, which I like to see.
Not only you, but Coach West would like that also.
But he's a little bit too aggressive and ended up committing a foul.
I want to give a shout out to all my my Georgia people here. Made the trip all the way down to support ABI. You know I'm from Atlanta, so I'm trying to give my people a little shout out here. They're here to supporting their son and the program. You know, College Park. Want you guys to be safe on the road. And thanks for all the programs that came out here, man. You know, we got teams from Canada. I think they were from Toronto, right?
Yeah.
They were definitely from Toronto. They came out and played in our tournament. And I think they were the furthest away. So we're going to give a special shout out to them because they were the furthest.
Yeah.
And they played well. And, of course, our Florida teams here, they came out to the Beach and Ball second annual classic. Everybody had a really good showing. Thank you to the coaches that came out as well.
As this one is almost finished up, ABI will go to the line, shoot free throws. He gets the first one. Second one is good as well, as I believe DME will probably just dribble the clock out for the most part. There's a little difference to the shot clock. Trey really trying to showcase his own skills.
That guy's 6'8". You better realize that. Here we go. We just dribble it out. Miles coming across half court. Dribble the ball out. Good game. Good game.
That will conclude today's game. DME Blue 109, ABI 72. Thank you for joining in, and that's a wrap.
We'll be back for the next game.